introduce
I'll have
yourself.
them introduce.
Yeah, and then after everyone introduces, we'll just touch on the fact that he's your brother.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
All right. Welcome
Yeah.
back to sickocast, everybody. Today we're joined by Chuff and Stan and
What's up,
three
guys?
special guests.
Going.
Special guest one. Go ahead.
Parker Huntzinger in the flesh.
Payton Wright.
Riley Richmond.
Welcome,
Let's
boys.
go, guys. Welcome. Welcome.
Thank
How's
you.
it going?
Good to be here.
Yeah.
Here, boys.
So I wanted to touch on the fact that this is my brother. Parker is my brother, and Riley is also like a family friend of mine. Like we've known him our
and
whole
mine
lives.
as well.
Yeah.
Our whole
together.
lives.
Yeah.
It's close.
Yeah. We have a brother episode, some really interesting stuff to get in.
Yeah. We got some interesting stuff. So
Brother episode.
Yeah.
Get into, boys.
So tell us about like how all you guys met first of all, and like what your relationship is, pretty much.
I just known Riley since we were like little kids. Met him when we were like 6, just playing like sports and stuff.
Yeah, hockey.
Hockey, football, and Mike was our coach.
Yeah.
Did Mike throw us some dimes in fucking practice?
Mike is Riley's dad.
yeah.
Yeah, Big Mike. Papa Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quarterback for the
Shout
year.
out.
Not a big deal.
And then I met Pate through Parker in high school. And then
Yeah.
started hanging out more when Parker moved in with me about 2.5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow.
It's been that long.
Almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving time.
Yeah.
Like, when was it? Like
2017,
28?
I think.
Yeah.
Pay, did you go to Murray?
No, I went to Jordan.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
I just met them through hockey.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's
Yeah. I didn't really know of you until Parker graduated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's because
That's when, like, I
that's
first
like right
met
when
you.
I started hanging out with Parker.
When
Yeah.
I graduated high school?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just you.
Oh, yeah. But, like, you would hang out with Tom. Just like
Yeah,
Trevin.
like Trevin and them.
Did you move in at the same time as everyone else?
I don't live with them.
Oh, you don't?
Uh-uh.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh.
He's just
wow.
always
You-
over
I-
there.
Yeah.
I just
He lives on the
lurk around.
couch.
Oh, I bet. If,
Yeah,
oh,
he might
I'm
as
sure.
well be.
Yeah.
That's how it'd be if one of the homies had their own house.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
our second dog.
He did live with his
Yeah,
buddy.
I just
out
live on
in-
the floor.
That's
What
like
do you
how
feed
it
him?
is.
Swan's house, bro. Dude, that
Yeah, I
thing was a
basically
trap
lived
house,
I
bro.
lived in like a trap house last year. It was insane.
Have you guys ever had any moments throughout like your almost 3 years of living together where you're like, yeah, we gotta move out, like where it wasn't working out, or like has it
No.
always just worked out?
No, we had like one argument a few weeks ago.
Oh.
Where one of the kids said he was going to leave.
Who?
Well, it obviously wasn't either of us.
Oh,
me or
okay. So we
Parker.
know who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened at the bars. We were all drunk, and then next thing I know, he was telling everyone he was going to pack up and move out. And then I went to Hawaii the next day and was gone for a week, and when I got home, he was still there, and nothing was wrong. So that was the
So
only
he just
time,
forgot
but
about
other
it.
than that, no, we've loved living there. It's a great
Yeah.
spot.
It is.
What's is there any like little bullshit that one of you guys does that pisses everything pisses everyone off?
I never do the dishes, and I leave my shit everywhere. That pisses them off.
Yep, that's
Do you guys
true.
have like a
I
do you guys
can-
have like a chore
Yeah,
chart or
we've
something?
We've talked about it a handful of times.
And you've just
but never
of course
done
you've
it.
never
Yeah,
done
Because
this.
then it's like
Why would you do that?
it's weird.
It's at my house.
Yeah, it's a house full of 3 dudes, and it's like, how are we gonna assign each other chores?
I'll do it, dude. I'll do it, bro.
Wait, so
Alright.
who ultimately
I'll sign on.
ends up doing the dishes?
Me.
Normally Parker.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
tell him I'll unload the dishwasher.
So
and
he's
I'll
the
be
responsible one.
Like, I'll unload the
Yeah.
dishwasher, and I'll be like, yo, dude, the dishwasher's unloaded. You can, you want to do the dishes in the sink?
Unloading
Dude,
is
but
way
you
better.
you need to see their rooms versus Parker's room. Like,
Oh, that's.
Oh, I can
Spotless,
already.
and
I've
then-
seen his room before actually.
Yeah, you
and
can see the
That room's
ground.
horrible.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
I
good.
peeked
Then
in there.
Parker-
It's bad.
It's bad.
And I bet
Bad,
I bet Carl's room at home is spotless too.
It is.
Yeah.
That's how it
He
is.
just
Yeah.
has nothing in his room.
Yeah, they've been there
It's
whole
literally
life.
just
He
like
keeps
a
it
bed
simple.
and a TV, and there's nothing
Spotless.
else. And the locker.
Wait,
that's
I
about
got a
it.
question for you too. Do you guys organize your CDs with like color stickers by genre? I've seen
I
that
don't
in
even
your
have
house
any
before, and
CDs,
I was
bro.
curious
Yeah,
if you
no.
I
carried
don't
over.
have CDs,
Oh
but
no,
No.
I organize my
organizational
clothes.
skills.
That
in
would be
color.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Parker's closet is color coordinated.
Yeah.
It's organized.
Yeah.
I like that though. Like I kind of like that.
I wish I could keep up like that. Like it
If
is
I
nice.
could do it,
Well,
I-
I did it
yeah.
once, and like I stepped back and it looked so cool. I was like, I gotta keep it like this, and I never
Then
did.
the next time you do your
Yeah.
laundry, you're like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah, you just throw it.
Just put it all in.
Yeah, like
Straight
me
up.
hanging everything up is a big accomplishment for the week. Like I
Yeah.
usually just throw it in.
Well, my
Throw it in a drawer.
situation now is I do all my laundry, my 4 loads of laundry once I actually clean my room. And then I don't have any hangers to put it all away, so I have a full load that just sits there folded in the bin.
So laundry's done like once a month.
Yeah, just about.
Feels like once a year.
Dude,
I have
he has a
priority
mound
laundry for
taller.
work, and then everything else.
He has
takes
a
while.
mound of laundry the same
God.
size as his dresser.
You just dig through it every day when you need clothes.
No, I just grab
We
more
need to
clothes
talk
out of my
about
closet because I have way too many. And so then once my closet's empty, my floor is.
And a lot of them like jeans and hoodies, you don't need to wash them every
Exactly,
time, and
those
so they
ones
just
I grab
sit.
off the floor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's like
bad.
the roommate that causes the most problems?
I love these questions.
Dude.
I would say it's like Al causes problems because he just goes in his room and doesn't talk to us. So then we think that there's problems,
Yeah.
and there's not.
And
And it
so
just-
that creates problems.
Yeah, and then it just causes more problems.
Is that just how he
Just like
is?
a
But
lonely
no
guy.
one's like starting beef with someone.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Is
There's no need.
is living with your homies what you thought it was gonna be before it happened?
I feel like it's pretty much like I thought it was gonna be.
It's less parties than I thought were gonna end up happening.
Dude, it's way more
which
than
is
I
good.
thought. I hate it.
It's
I thought it
less
was
and
gonna
more.
be like every weekend, and it's really like.
Dude, it was
Well,
there for a second though.
Probably putting all that work into that house was like, yeah, we're gonna do this right. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a lit up.
That
place.
and then, but then also I'm always concerned that something's gonna fucking break.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a fine medium
Has
between trying to
anything
have
ever broke?
parties.
Someone's
No, I
gonna,
don't
like,
think
steal
anything's ever
something.
broke. We've
That's
like
so.
stuff's disappeared.
We've
A
And
rim
it's
broke.
always it always. Oh,
the
yeah.
basketball hoop.
A rim
We
got
don't have a
ripped
basketball
off.
hoop anymore.
Oh,
What?
that's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
That's you're gonna
Yeah,
have to
that's
make
friends.
that. You're
It's a
gonna have to
staple
make
in
that
a party.
replacement.
You
One of
can
our
tell that
friends,
story.
big meathead friend, tried to dunk it and just ripped the rim right off.
He didn't try to
Oh,
dunk
wow.
it. He tried to rip
ripped
the
his shirt
rim
off and was
dude.
flexing. He's like,
Yeah.
He,
Let's
like,
go,
he, like,
boys.
tried to hang.
Yeah.
Ripped it off. Like, obviously.
Ripped it right off, dude.
Oh my
Then the
god.
next day, no, dude, I didn't break it. It was already broke. I swear. It was already broke.
Like, dude, no.
Yeah,
We were
yeah,
playing a
you
game
pulled it
before.
off. Yeah.
I was shooting just fine before.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the brotherhood between Parker and Carl here.
Yeah.
Especially the fact that Carl's the little brother, which is funny. First and foremost, what was some shit that Carl was like, some bullshit that he would do when you guys were
Dude.
younger?
he was the laziest. Dude, I was sitting on the toilet one time.
Oh, he's got
Vulnerable.
one.
No TP. No TP. I said, dude, can you get me some toilet paper? Fuck off, dude. I'm like, what?
I
so
would
good.
I
not.
like ran in his
I
room
don't
and I
think
like
that's
just
it.
grabbed him and I
exactly
got
what
him in
Carl
like
would
a
do.
foothold and I like tried to break his leg or something. Dude, that was the most mad I've ever been in my life.
Were you beating his ass a lot?
No.
But he
No.
just
I
wouldn't
would-
get you
my mom
TP.
would let me.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, the mom cuts in before, like,
Oh yeah, if I ever touched him, she would come to the rescue.
She would
Yeah.
save his ass too.
Oh yeah.
What was Carl? Was there ever some shit that Parker would do that'd be like, damn man?
No, like really when he lived there, it was more of like I was kind of like just annoyed. Like I just didn't really want to like talk to him or like. But like now
depressed. Always
it's
come in
definitely
your room and
changed.
be
So
How's it going, Professor?
Yeah,
You're
he's
sitting
like,
there while you're playing
What's
video
up, man?
games.
Like he'd like come and lay on
You're
my
like,
bed.
dude, get out.
just his
How's it
presence.
going, man?
He would just bug you with his presence.
And,
It's
like,
so funny.
Yeah, I don't know.
So after you moved out, it changed more to like from like brother to friend,
Yeah,
more so.
yeah, for sure.
What I had that same thing happen to me like with my brother kinda. So what like you probably initiated that more or less. Like what
Yeah.
made you like initiate the change? Was it just
I
that
don't
everyone
know.
got more mature?
Yeah, I don't know. And we just started smoking
Yeah.
again.
Yeah,
We went to
For sure.
China.
yeah.
Yeah, that was
together.
probably life
It was
changing.
fun and
And,
yeah.
like-
Well, it was. I don't know. It was like more of like I didn't see him as much too. So like
And going
now
on
it
a-
is like a friend.
And
like,
then going on a trip together was like a bonding.
yeah.
It
Uh-huh.
was like a bonding experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
hmm
So Riley, you had a little bit of a football experience.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Just a
I'm
little.
curious.
Tell us about kind of start to finish when you were little to when you stopped playing. What that was.
So from when I was little, I started
That's
playing.
when I started playing.
So yeah, I
dude.
played with Parker when I was little, for a few years, and then he stopped playing. But I
And
started.
then I rejoined.
Yeah,
so,
and then he played again for a couple years. But we always played hockey together, so we stayed homies. But yeah, played football growing up, just little league.
Did my dad ever coach you?
No,
Oh, he didn't.
no, yeah, I played down a year, so I played with the kids that graduated in 2016.
You're probably lucky. You're lucky that he didn't coach you.
Yeah, big Greg.
Yeah, he's the biggest
Yeah,
asshole.
Old
I
Greg.
ran too much.
He's a hard ass
No,
coach.
yeah, I played down a year and played for my dad all through whatever, all growing up, and then he coached for the high school when I was playing there.
That's dope.
Which kind of
Yeah.
sucked, but I loved it. Like it was awesome
Yeah.
to have him there every day, but it was also
Because he was hard
chewing
on
my
you.
ass harder
Yeah,
than anyone else.
yeah.
Like, and it didn't. He was really good about ending it at football and leaving it on the field or whatever.
Oh,
in-
so,
in
like, he
the-
wasn't bringing
yeah,
it home
in the
and,
film
like,
room. Like he
that's
we
good,
wouldn't talk about football much at home unless I brought it up, which was
That's nice.
Yeah, it was really nice. But of course, everyone was always talking. You're only playing because your dad's a coach or whatever, which would piss me off.
But he was on your ass.
Yeah, he was on my ass more than
Yeah.
giving me any
Well,
preference.
he always was.
Yeah,
like,
and
he would coach
It's
you the
good
same
though,
way.
yeah.
Was his
Yeah.
dad a coach in like that whole scene too, or
who's?
like your grandpa?
Oh no, his my dad's dad has drove cement trucks forever. in
Oh, really?
Wow,
California.
that's crazy.
Yeah, and my dad played football in high school.
Weren't-
He
That's
played
dope.
at the U.
Legend.
Yeah, he
Didn't he
played
grow up in
quarterback.
Cali?
Yeah, he grew up in
Yeah.
Fresno, California, and then got recruited. Played at the U. He played quarterback.
Is that why he moved here? Because he.
Yeah,
Oh, 'cause
and
he
then
loved
he
it
met
here.
my mom playing here,
Oh,
and then
that's cool.
they stayed here. Yeah, so then played receiver all growing up. Switched to quarterback my last year at Little League, and played quarterback my sophomore year. Broke my shoulder my junior year, so I missed the whole season my junior year. And then Big Drew Cash was playing quarterback. He was a
Legend, Drew
junior
Cash.
my senior year.
Shout out.
And so I
Big
switched to
song.
receiver. Played receiver
Dude's a
my senior
horse.
year. Still a little bit of quarterback. And then
Hold on.
fortunate enough to go play at Snow College, JUCO down in Ephraim, Utah. And I got there first week of fall camp thinking I was playing receiver. And we only had one good quarterback, decent quarterback.
Really?
And so the
Wow.
offensive coordinator asked me to play at least learn quarterback.
So you could play back
Yeah,
up.
so that I could be the backup. And it ended up being like a lot of wildcat packages. So I played a decent amount when I was there. We ended up number 2 in the country. And then I got a preferred walk-on spot at the U. So I took that and went up and started there in the summer and played there for 2 seasons.
Which was cool because like even though you like, didn't really play in the games, like it was obviously like cool to be there and like you got all this
I
stuff,
everything.
all
Yeah,
the
I
gear.
was-
Yeah.
I got full
Yeah.
treatment. Yeah, and it was really cool for me because I'd been going to games my whole life. Right?
Yeah.
And my dad
Big
played there.
Utah fan.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean I have pictures from like as soon as I was born at the games.
Yeah.
So that was really cool, and to be a part of everything there, it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a good college too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
You
that's
got-
if I was gonna play anywhere, I'd want to play there. Like,
Yep.
Yeah. It's nice.
What'd you like? What'd you like better, the U or Snow College?
I liked Snow because I was playing in the games.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, that's why I was playing football in the first place, was to play in the games. But I liked the U, I think, more for the experience and like all encompassing with like the facilities and like the road games, the bowl
And
games.
how nice everything
Yeah,
was.
everything's so nice.
Get lobster.
Got free food all the time, all 3 meals a day.
Just get catered.
you said you were number 2 at Snow though in the country.
Yeah,
That's
we ended up
crazy.
Number 2 in the country.
That's
So
crazy.
that was
Wow.
crazy.
Flex
They consistently have a pretty good football team.
Yeah,
don't they?
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
always like top 10, top 15.
stacked.
But I think just the experience at the U is everyone's there to stay compared to Snow where everyone's there to try and go somewhere else.
Like move
Yeah.
up.
yeah, so it's much less of like a family in that aspect.
Yeah.
Everyone's just there for themselves.
Yeah.
To promote themselves.
Yeah.
Where at the U, everyone's already
like settled.
made
Everyone
it
was
to
where they
yeah,
needed to
made
be
it
at the
where they
time.
need
more
to
of a
be, yeah.
brotherhood.
That's like people say JUCO is crazy like that, but they also say it's like kind of their better times. Like I hear that's some of the best times. maybe that's more basketball than football because more people go there in basketball. But that's crazy that it's like that, and people are more selfish.
Yeah.
It does seem like that. Like people, like that's what those colleges basically are, though.
Yeah, like
in any
like
sport,
Last
yeah.
Chance U,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
that type of stuff.
Yeah,
TV
if
show,
you're there
yeah.
so you
That's a
can
good
move
show.
up.
They
Yeah.
almost
progress.
filmed at Snow.
Yeah, I heard
Like
about
this,
that.
Like recent
Yeah, there you
session.
go.
That's cool.
But they don't have
Yeah.
enough drama at Snow.
Oh,
It's too many.
it's too many
Too many white
Mormons.
boys. For
Yeah,
yeah. Pre-mission or post-mission.
Damn, that sucks so bad, dude.
What about talk about like the school, like what schooling you went through with like the medical side of it. Was that
Yes.
just at the U, or was that
Um,
like premeditated and you were doing stuff before that?
So when I broke my shoulder in high school, I kind of decided that I wanted to go into medicine and do surgery, or at that time orthopedic medicine.
Yeah.
And like work with sports injuries and whatnot. So I went to Snow knowing that I wanted to go into medicine, but I just took all my prereqs like you would normally do at a junior college. So
Yeah.
I took anatomy there. I didn't take chemistry. I should have taken chemistry there. So I took those like just my basic classes at Snow, and then when I got to the U, I decided to go to the kinesiology degree route, and so that's basically the study of movement of the body. And then it was nice because along the way, the classes that I needed for the major also I needed for medical school.
So like linked
So
up.
yeah, double dipped basically, and I didn't
Oh, that's
have
cool.
to
That's
take
nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
too many classes or hours.
The study of movement. That's cool though.
Yeah, it's a really interesting.
Yeah, I
really
didn't even know that was a
interesting
thing.
degree. Yeah, it's really cool. And then I did a minor in pediatric research, and so I was working at Primary Children's and shadowing the doctors. And
Wow.
then
That's sick.
that's kind of, I loved it, and it was really cool, but that's kind of when I decided that I didn't really want to go through all the schooling to
Yeah.
work that
Yeah.
job and just kind of be in a hospital all day.
Yeah.
I would rather like be getting outdoors and
Like
Yeah.
that's just something like you just realized that just wasn't your path.
yeah, that just wasn't for me.
Well, and how many years of schooling would it have been?
So I knew I wanted to do surgery, or I wanted to do surgery. I guess things could have changed, but at that point, wanting to go into surgery would have been 14 years before I was like had my normal schedule
like
and was
every-
getting
yeah.
my pay.
That's
Oh
great.
my.
It's like a 10-year minimum if you're in med, is it not?
Yeah, so it's like after you're done with your 4 or 5 years of undergrad with volunteering and with clinical hours and with shadowing, so you're looking at like 5 years. Then you're taking the MCAT, taking a year off. That's 6 years, and then 4 years of actual curriculum, and then 3 years of residency, 2 to 3 years of fellowship.
And that's not skipping anything
And that's going
semester back to back to
straight
back.
forward, yeah, that's
Oh
going
my
straight
gosh.
through it.
And that's like like at
And
my
like
job.
$250,000.
Yeah,
in
like
student
at my
loans.
job, I'm like credentialing one of these doctors into a insurance like place, and he like consistently had like a 3.9 throughout his med school, and it was like crazy.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't even pronounce the class titles, and he had like an A, and I was
It's
like, "This is
ridiculous.
crazy, dude."
Yeah.
But he's probably gonna start making at least 200 a year.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The turnaround is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good.
But
But it's kind of crazy.
But no, yeah, he started at Slick in like 2010, finished at Westminster at like 2017, and like I don't even know.
3 years ago. That's crazy.
Yeah,
All that.
and he's still like I'm still putting him into the doctor system right now, and it's gonna take at
Yeah,
least
so he
6
can
months.
start
Yeah, it's gonna take at
residencies,
least
yeah.
6 months to get
Yeah.
him in.
That's like, so it's pretty much damn near a 10-year process.
Yeah,
For
like
it all.
like any like with medical and like insurance, like any email you send is like you're not getting a response for like 2 weeks, a week. So the whole process is like really
It just
slow.
takes
with it.
forever.
Yeah, because they have to be absolutely
Yeah,
100%.
the application process itself takes.
Yeah, it's
It's like
crazy.
you apply in June, or hopefully in June. It closes in probably August,
Yeah.
and then you start taking interviews in September and November, and then once you get in, you start school the next fall. So like that's a whole year itself.
Of just
Of
like
paying
applying
to go
and getting.
on your interviews, paying to apply.
Yeah.
Like $1,000 to apply to each
Yeah.
school.
Like I don't think anyone could.
It takes a year of applying just to see if you're gonna get in or not.
Yeah.
And
I don't
if you
think
don't,
anyone
you
can
waste
fault
so
you.
much.
Anyone can fault you
Yeah.
for like not wanting to do that because like that's obviously a crazy process
Yeah.
Yeah.
that not a lot of people are down for.
Yeah.
It takes a special person for sure.
And your personality is obviously someone who more likes the outdoors, like
Yeah.
you're skiing and hiking and working at the ski resort and stuff like that, and that's cool.
Yeah, that's more for me. That's my.
So, like, who works there? Do you work there too?
No.
It's just
Just
you.
me,
Yeah.
yeah, and then some other buddies.
Where do you guys work?
We work at Alpha Graphics, dude.
Oh, that's
We've
tough.
been there for like 4 years.
Face
just
to Alpha.
grinding
4
out.
years
right
at a
here.
What do you
Yeah.
do like day to day? Is it like physical? Is it computer?
Oh, we used to just drive around in the van all day.
Oh,
So
really?
it used to be like I would work Mondays and Fridays, and he would work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for like 2
just
years.
Fuck around.
We
in
would
the
just
van,
switch
dude.
around and just do deliveries all day.
Wait, what do you
And then-
deliver?
What do you-
Like, what is it?
Like banners.
Just
Oh.
like a
Just
print
print
shop.
outs.
It's like a
Oh,
graphic
yeah,
print
it's like-
shop.
So you're just
Oh.
delivering stuff they print.
Yeah,
they
Oh,
delivered
so
like the
funny.
high
Do you ever
school.
like mass
Oh,
quantities to
really?
like businesses and stuff?
Yeah,
That's funny.
dude, it was funny as shit.
It's fun though, dude. We just
Yeah.
get to drive around and listen to music and podcasts.
So do you
all
do it
day.
like
Yeah.
together now, or like what is the schedule the same?
No, I do like the inside stuff now. I do
Like
the
you're
shitty
actually
stuff.
printing?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Like
like
time
shit.
delivery,
Okay.
baby.
Do you wish you were still doing
Sounds
the
way
delivery?
bad. What?
Do you wish you were still doing the delivery?
Yeah.
No,
do you
dude.
get paid more for inside though, at least?
No.
Oh,
No,
you
dude,
should-
delivery
should.
is so
Not
nice.
yet, though.
You
Yeah,
literally
not
just
yet.
chill
You
in
know,
the car.
with the
It's
with the
nice.
edible arrangements.
Yeah, I used to deliver over in like my first
No.
in high school, and it was this big van, and like at the end of it was pretty fun. Cause like I would drive out to like Magna just by myself,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
my domer and everything. Like
You're
it was
not.
so
You're
nice.
not. You don't work there anymore, so you can talk about it. Like,
Yeah.
I went with him a few times on his deliveries, and we would just
Yeah,
fuck
like,
around
dude,
on
We
it.
So
pick
is
him
Ryan.
up.
Yeah,
every
it's
time.
like-
I
Yeah.
took him to
It's
school.
legendary. Like
while he was
Saturdays, I'd
delivering.
wake up, be like, Charlie doesn't have anything to do. I'd call him, like, hey, I work for like 6 hours. You want to come with me? Be like, bet.
would just
I'll bring
chill.
this. I'll
We
bring
did the
that.
same
Like,
thing
yeah.
With Riley.
Yeah,
That's
he would
crazy.
would take me to class too. I would just throw my bike in the back of their delivery van. He'd
And they're
drive me
like
up to
big
the
ass
U.
vans, so they're fun. Like,
Yeah, and I
that's
would
so
just
really.
pop out with my bike, go lock it up
that's
for
so
the class,
funny.
and then bike home.
I
It was
took Chuka
hilarious.
like three times.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was so funny.
Yeah.
That's such a funny time.
So you guys, I heard, tried to make a podcast. What happened with it? Let us know.
We got 2 episodes deep,
Okay.
and then we didn't do it again.
Did
You
you?
know
Just,
we got busy.
We
Dude,
just
it's
got-
like
busy,
homework.
okay.
Like
Yeah.
it's a process.
It's
We
definitely a
ordered-
process.
We ordered our mics, so we were all still in school besides Pate. And
What does that have to do with
Yeah.
it?
what does that
Are
have
you
to
just
do
calling
with
him out?
It just matters.
I'm not
Okay.
going.
That means
Yeah,
you should
because he
have
doesn't
done
have an
taking the
excuse.
reins.
He could have been doing a podcast by himself.
And our tech
Oh,
guy.
Yeah, so, we,
damn.
so we ordered
I
them.
talk
like,
to myself every day.
Yeah, we ordered them right
Joe
before
Rogan.
fall break, and then we got them, and so we did 2 episodes over fall break, and then class started up again, and we never did it again.
But no, I do blame Al because we'd always try and set it up, and he always had to do something.
Yeah, or
There's-
he
Yeah,
said,
he
"Oh,
wasn't a
I
big
don't
fan
feel
of
like
the
doing
podcast.
that."
He
Roadblock,
hated
roadblock.
it.
Yeah.
He hated it.
I mean, it does take like even days that we're not really doing it. It kind of consumes a part of my day.
Oh yeah.
'Cause there's always something that we have to do
Yeah.
concerning it.
Yeah.
Like I got edits to do for all these episodes,
Yeah.
and we're gonna try and do more Instagram
Yeah.
stuff
Like
and the
today-
YouTube channel.
yeah, today
You're
after
still
work,
slacking on that.
I went to Dylan's to get the chairs.
Fat.
What? The what?
It's not sending me
The
the stuff
YouTube.
so I can do the YouTube.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what you want me to say. The snippets?
I want you to send me
No,
the full
yeah.
podcast so I can do them on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
We'll
didn't
see
even
when
get
that
that
happens.
far. We would just like upload it from like a website, and then
So was your
We didn't do
website
any of that
putting it
stuff.
on Apple Music
We
or
had to
Apple
pay
Podcast?
for it, didn't we?
Yeah, we did a free trial.
Oh yeah, that's
And
what
then the
we're
card-
in right
well,
now.
we
You
were-
guys are
Yeah,
doing
that's
We
what
were
we're in right
paying
now.
for it every month. Well, I was paying for
We
it.
got
every
500
month.
minutes, and then
And
we got like
then-
200 left.
Yeah.
I got a new debit card, and so I canceled it. So we're not paying for it anymore. But it would put it on basically whatever I wanted it to put it on. But
Yeah.
the issue was getting the right file type to put it on iTunes, on the Apple podcast.
Was that a problem for us ever?
Yeah, like the picture of it. Remember how much of a
Oh
picture
yeah, that
was?
was a problem. That
It took.
was
It
a
literally
big
took
process
us
for
at least an hour and a half to, like, condense or convert the picture so
To
it would
fit
like
something,
accept
and
it.
so,
Wait,
yeah.
what program do you guys use?
Podbean.
Podbean.
What
Yeah.
do we use?
Audacity.
Yeah, don't use that one.
Don't-
We got a lot
yeah.
of trouble
No,
with
yeah,
that
we've
one.
had-
I feel like we
Same
have a good
thing,
one.
yeah.
No,
Like,
yeah,
it's
shout
a
out
decent-
Podbean,
Yeah,
like,
shout out
it's really
Podbean,
nice.
for real.
Like right now, like now that like everything's in the system, as soon as I hit like publish,
It goes
it's
up.
on there instantly.
Yeah, it's
Like,
on
I'll
the Apple
reload on
Podcast.
Apple
Yeah,
and
it's
on there.
nice. It's
Yeah.
a really
Pretty
nice
cool.
setup
We used to
for
have a
sure.
free trial of that one.
What other podcasts do you guys listen to?
We talked about. I listen to a lot of comedians.
I love to listen to Joe Rogan's
Yeah, I
before
like
bed,
Joe
but I like
Rogan
to
too.
watch them on YouTube, like the
Okay.
3-hour YouTube ones.
Yeah,
I don't know
that
why.
way
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, you just get to see like what they're doing while they're.
Yeah,
I don't
watching
know.
his podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What do you
but
guys
he
listen to?
has some crazy
The
guests. on.
Basement Yard. Do you still listen to that, Cars?
Yeah, I listen to the Basement Yard.
What
And
is it?
Joe's-
Is that Joe's?
Yeah,
Joe
Joe.
Santagato
Yeah.
and Danny Lopriori.
Yeah.
And then I
There's like comedians on YouTube,
We
and
just talk about
They're
funny
so
stuff.
fucking
Yeah.
funny.
Like
They're
Chris.
so funny.
Chris
They're
D'Elia.
from New York.
Yeah.
and
Who's
they're just so
the guy I
funny.
was talking about, like the big fat guy?
Joey Diaz.
Yeah, he's really good.
So funny.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
listening to him.
Fucking cocksucker.
Yeah, he's great.
I listen to Spittin' Chicklets too.
Dude, that
Have you
one's
guys
the
heard
best
of
one.
that?
What's that like?
It's the Barstool like hockey.
Oh.
I bet it's
so
great.
fucking funny.
I bet it's great
so
Yeah.
radio
I
and
listen to
everything.
all the
Everything.
time now.
Barstool's just funny. Like they just put
Yeah.
out funny stuff.
Yeah,
You
they
can't
do.
deny it. You can't deny it.
They
Yeah.
do.
Have you heard their like the Caller Daddy? You know what
Yeah.
that is?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Dude, our
I
friend like
listened-
founded it.
Al, yeah.
He found it on like the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it's the first one. It was the
Before
first
it was
one they
like
published.
huge.
Good
Before it
tips.
was way
Oh,
huge.
good tips. I'm like,
That tells you something about it.
Yeah.
He was searching. He had
Like
to search
5
it.
months
Deep.
later, after he'd found it, like it started getting way big.
That's crazy that they're just up there talking about that. I mean,
Yeah.
respect to them. They're making a bag. I feel
He
like.
was living
Yeah.
life on what they were saying.
Oh yeah,
dude.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Definitely made some money off me.
what do you mean?
I mean, I listened to it, so they got, you know,
Yeah.
That you bought
the
their
starter
ads.
pack.
No, their ads. The Roman swipes.
No.
I would get those.
The Roman swipes.
Dude, they be promoting some weird stuff. Like
Yeah.
Really?
yeah,
I haven't
is that not a
listened to-
weird thing? The
don't-
Roman swipes. I
Well,
mean,
Spittin'
Listen to
Chicklets does
episode
it
6
too.
and
oh
stuff.
really? Yeah, like a
but
lot
like
of people do it.
Yeah. But
And,
they
like,
do other
They're in like all
other
the
stuff I
podcasts.
don't like.
Roman swipes.
They're
Like
like
Full Send does it too.
they
Yeah.
they're like little wipes. Like you pull out of a packet and you like put them on your dick to have sex, and they like
And it
it's
makes
like
you
a
last longer.
It makes your stamina go. Like,
yeah.
way
It makes
longer.
you. It makes you.
Yeah.
It's like
You last
wait,
way.
it's a wipe that you. Put?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
literally just wipe it on.
Oh, you just wipe it all over and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
go to town.
Yeah, you
I
go
guess.
to town.
Apparently.
You might need to invest.
Apparently, you last like crazy.
I don't know,
long.
dude. That's weird.
Or
Parker's gonna try it out.
I got
you
the
should let me know.
subscription.
Dude, no.
How it goes.
Try one out
Already
of
got the
Sure.
subscription.
Try one out on like your
I have
hand.
to know.
See what it
The
does.
100 count box.
Your hand
I
just
get it
grows
every
like
week.
triple in size.
The 100.
It's gone in like a month.
The 100
Parker
count, too.
gone in a month, dude. No, give him 2 weeks. It's gone. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
I just
Can't
start
believe you-
wiping them all over my body.
Just bulking up. That's funny. Roman swipes.
And like Impulsive is doing like Blue Chew. You know what that? It's like the same
I haven't
thing.
seen
It's like,
that.
but it's like
Oh wait, isn't that the gum or something?
I think it's like just a little chewable, and then
Yeah.
it like makes you.
I wonder
makes you go. I
yeah.
guess.
There's gotta. What's the base of all of that?
It's
Wait,
got to be
what
the
is it?
same ingredient. It like
Yeah.
has to be the same thing.
The
no
same
matter
thing,
what.
It's
and
the same thing as probably like in an extends pill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they
Big
just.
one.
What,
It's one of
dude?
those
No, that's
Stamina
what- do you
X or
remember?
whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So,
we-
okay, this one time
I
I
get both of those.
That's
yeah.
what John Jones got to say.
we were going. I was
Oh,
going over
really?
to my friend's house, Mike's house, and he calls me and he's like, "Yo, you need to go to the gas station right now." And I'm like, "Okay, for what?" And he's like, "Yo, cop some extends, man." And I'm like, "Keep in mind, it's like a house full of 6 dudes at the time. I'm like, what the fuck do we need extends for?" And he's like, "Yo, just get it." It was like $5. I was like, "Whatever." And then he's like, I go and he's like, "All right, now you got to take it." And I'm like, "What the fuck? No, I'm not taking it." And then I'm not gonna lie, I ended up taking half of it, and then our friend Caden ended up taking the other half, and it didn't do anything. It didn't do. I
Yeah.
don't think. I
I
mean,
think
maybe it's because there were
it's a
6 dudes
placebo.
there.
Just
Yeah.
placebo.
Yeah,
It's
I mean, if
freaking
it's $6 at a gas station, like,
Fully torqued in the
you
corner.
pop
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones in
Everyone
Vegas are like
longer.
20 a pop.
oh, so those are working.
Like the
in
Tiger
Vegas.
ones, they look like
Yeah.
they're like this big. They're like metal.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Like you just hork that down and you just.
They're in like
Just go
every gas
crazy.
station.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, in Vegas, you know, they're going crazy out
Yeah, they got the Jaguar, the Cheetah. Which one would you pick?
None.
What?
I would never.
Out of what?
It's like in Vegas, they have at gas stations, they have those kind of pills, but like to the max.
Oh,
And they're
yeah,
like-
they do.
They're like $10, $20 a pop, and they're like in their own packaging.
Yeah.
And
They,
it's
come
like
in
I recommend the
cases.
Jaguar.
yeah, and like they'll have like tiger or cheetah print on them, and the pills are massive, and they look like they're made out of like stainless steel. And you just work it down, and like
It's
some of them
do you remember
say like
those things?
15,000, 30,000, like whatever whatever
Yeah,
it is.
whatever it
Just
is.
max
It's
you
like
out.
you're going
Yeah.
nuts. It's like a
Damn.
6-hour session minimum.
Dude, it's
Because you're in Vegas, like
it's for the dudes that are gonna stay up all night.
yeah.
Fucking hookers. You know,
Girls,
like,
like,
they
they're
really
really
dumb.
dude.
To be honest.
Yeah, let's be honest.
be honest
here.
here.
There's no way to. There's no way to beat around the bush.
That's so funny, but yeah, I would
Going
never
for
take a pill
days.
like that. Cause
Dude, I might try some of the stuff they're promoting. I might try.
But dude, like a pill like that, like what if it's up for like 24 hours? Like
No,
What
it
a
says
call.
you hear the commercials. It's like longer than 4 hours. You gotta go to the doctor.
Could you
It's
imagine
not
having a
worth it.
stiffy for 4 hours?
4 hours.
Let
Like,
alone-
that's
That
like
would
a
hurt.
good chunk of time where
Yeah,
I'm doing
it would just be
stuff.
so
painful
sore.
Dude, that's
after.
awful.
That's awful.
it'd be like
So
flexing. It'd be
bad.
like flexing your muscle for like 4 hours straight.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's exactly what it's like.
Yeah.
it's a muscle, is it not?
I don't think so. I'm not. I mean,
I don't know.
I could be wrong. It doesn't act like I mean, who am I to judge? But maybe yours does.
So what are you guys on now? Like, what's your daily hobbies, daily activities?
Mine is school and
What-
work.
Where do you go to school?
I'm at the U.
Oh, are you?
I'm in their business program.
That's
Is
tough.
it any? Is it just like what specific? Is it specific? Is there any
It's-
specific business?
Well, I'm majoring in marketing and business
Oh,
admin.
okay.
Yeah, but it's just like a bunch of accounting and classes and like finance.
What
You has a really good business program, do they
yeah,
not?
they're like 10th in the nation, but it's weird because like there's only like 6 of them.
Really?
I'm like, how can you say that fact if there's only like 6 business schools in the top 10? I'm like, but they
That's actually
charge
funny.
so much money.
Oh,
for it.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
ridiculous.
Especially if you're out of
Absolutely.
state, it's like
It's
it's
like
not
a
even
way
worth it.
nice building, but it's just ridiculous how much they
Yeah.
charge for tuition.
yeah, it's like look how nice the building is. Come on, guys. It's
yeah,
like
that's
yeah.
pretty much how they
what
get.
what
Just
are you
one
planning to do with that?
I don't know. Probably just like a marketing job after, and then just I don't know. Maybe one day like start my own business.
Just
or
work your
something.
way up from
marketing. Every
Yeah.
business needs a marketer or something like that.
Mhm.
Those jobs are blowing
that.
up.
It's getting bigger and bigger with the internet too.
Yeah.
Like on Twitter and like literally everything. Every other thing you see is an ad.
Imagine
Yeah.
if we had a marketer for the podcast. Like,
Yeah.
Dude,
Who would
it's
know?
very,
Just
it's a very
blow.
nice.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like I'm in this class where like you learn like certain tips and tricks on how to get like brands to the top of like browsers and stuff.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
really
I
cool.
think
That's
that's
how
what-
like the majority of like businesses get big and stuff.
Oh,
Is
that's
it
cool.
like
Typing in,
cutthroat and
like-
like you
Yeah.
gotta really work to get it up there? Or is it just like little tricks?
It's just like little tricks.
That's
It's
crazy.
like keywords and stuff.
Okay, well then how do you explain when
Oh,
you're
dude, I
talking?
don't know. I don't know. I haven't learned anything yet, dude. He's in the
Yeah,
process.
We need to catch up with him when he's
I
graduating.
haven't
I
learned
don't
anything
know. I don't
yet.
know how to do anything.
That's
dude.
How long have you
Go
been
to
there?
work.
How long have
That's
you been
what
there
we're
though?
gonna be learning. What?
How many years have you been there?
I've been there for 3.
At the U?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're a senior.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Is it
I
a-
have this semester and then one more, and then I'm done.
That's gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to
That's nice.
Slick for 2 and then the U
You for
three.
4 or for 3?
3, yeah. About to be 4.
So it's 5. So it's
Well, I got like a double major, so it's longer.
Oh,
And then
okay.
at Slick, I took some classes that I wasn't supposed to.
oh.
So just
My
longer for
advisor
no
So
reason.
it's
screwed
just-
me
yeah.
over.
Because you wanted to do.
I wanted to do physical therapy, and then I kind of changed.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But who doesn't? Like,
Yeah.
it's very rare to have someone stay on the exact same one the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Carl, are you in school?
Yeah. I
He's
go to
gonna do-
Slick.
Aren't you gonna do the same thing as me?
Yeah. I'm doing the
God, I
business
love
right
that.
now.
Aww.
Like it's
Brothers.
it's such a broad
We're gonna
thing.
make
Like
it-
it,
No,
Yeah.
it
it
is.
can
It's
be
just,
applied to
yeah,
anything.
it can be applied to anything.
Like
I'm in the same
beef
program
boys.
as well. What is
Beef
it?
jerky
Business
company.
AS.
Yeah, I can't do jack
Cheese
shit
jerky.
with my degree. Besides,
Yeah.
Besides go to
10 more years of school.
yeah, or go to a master's program of physical therapy, or go get more certification.
But you can't.
I could be like a strength coach at a like 24-hour Vasa or something.
Yeah.
Um,
They'd hire you in a fucking
and
second.
just walk in and be like, all right, let's get
Yeah.
shredded.
Yeah. Shredded.
Time
But
to
no,
shred.
so, yeah,
Time to shred
ski
up.
resort.
Yeah.
Are you planning to like go back for anything else, or are you just
No,
gonna?
so I'm gonna get certified. So the OEC certification is a ski patrol certification. I'm gonna do that this spring. Do some more avalanche classes. Probably my wilderness first responder course, and then hopefully start working at ski patrol next year.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then I'll do that. I'm still trying to figure out what to do in the summer. Kind of want to go river raft guide.
So
but
just
I'm
do it
not
all
sure.
outdoors,
Yeah.
just outdoor
I mean,
men.
There's nothing better, dude. Even the
Yeah.
worst, I can be having the worst morning and take the chairlift up to go
And
to go to work at 8 a.m. and
It's honestly
everything
great.
changes.
Yeah, like waking up, like whenever I go up, I try and be the first one up.
So cool.
Like driving up to the mountain at like be on the road at 7:30, even though it opens at 9.
Yeah.
And like it's ass waking up like that on a Sunday or something,
Yeah,
like a day that you
sure.
don't have to. But the second you're up there, you're like, yeah, this is worth it.
Like,
I'm so
100%,
glad.
100%.
Yep.
And it's a great if you're living here and not doing it. Do you got all guys ski or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. You have to, if you're here, I highly recommend you take advantage of it because it's
Yeah.
amazing here and it's not like that at too many other places in the world.
But don't come to Snowbird. We don't need any.
Yeah,
more
or
people in
Brian,
line.
get the hell out.
Dude,
Alta.
that
No,
is
yeah.
awful. So
Go
bad.
to Snow Basin.
Go to Park City.
Yeah.
Go to
Yeah.
Park City, please,
Park
God.
City
yeah.
is
To
so
drive.
much fun.
Yeah.
It's the best
It's the
mountain ever.
best.
Go there.
It's the best one.
Make the drive.
The new Woodward's
I saw
ass
The Rock
too.
there
Don't
one
go
time.
The road
there.
is much safer.
All the
Parley's Canyon is
celebrities.
Yeah.
much safer. Take that one.
Brighton actually is closing down, so just don't even think about it.
It's closed for the rest of the season.
Also, the park is closed too, so don't even think about going.
Yeah, and Mineral Basin is closed for the rest of the year.
People are checking it.
They're like, oh shit, no way.
Honey, we gotta get new
Go,
passes.
go.
We needed one last ride. One
We
last
need a
ride.
new resort.
Park City, let's go.
We forgot the last ride, babe.
You guys go in the park?
What?
You guys go in the park when you guys go up there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I try to. I mean, I'm not the best by any means, but I'm getting there. Like, this is one of my first years back, but I'm progressing really fast. So it's lit. I love the park. It's so fun. Too
Mhm.
fun.
Dude, it's so hard.
It's way hard.
Yeah, it
I
is.
tried
It's
a rail and I just ate it so
Oh.
hard, dude.
100%.
I
Even
need
like
to go-
flat
I
boxes
wanna
are
go.
scary.
Yeah.
Like,
I want to go to Brighton. I need to hit the park.
it's so,
so
dude.
hard, dude.
And my oh my is crazy.
Are they
Monstrous jumps.
Huge.
Yeah.
I just am learning. I learned the first one, and it was wild. You're in the air for too long. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Dude, they are massive.
Yeah.
Dude, Aaron Gannon's way good.
Dude,
Yeah.
I go with him a lot, and he started like a year before I did, and he's so good.
Is he better than he should be for how long
Oh
he's
yeah,
doing it?
dude.
Dude,
His second,
Aaron's like that with
I'm
everything.
pretty sure his first year he did a tame dog.
Well, I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's like a
Or
front flip
skiers,
with
yeah.
a with a snowboard.
Oh,
I
okay.
forgot. My bad.
It's like your nose buttering, but you go straight over it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I've seen
like
that.
crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He really progressed
That's
fast.
like some second, third year type shit.
Yeah, really. And he was like sending my and stuff. I was like, damn, good for you, dude.
Yeah.
Super cool.
That's sick.
Need to check out my oh my.
Yeah, you have to go there.
Mm-hmm.
Park,
Does
park
anybody
needs
ever
to
just
go.
like eat it?
I need to go.
Yeah,
On
there's
those
Yeah,
huge
what
ones? Like just hit the
like what kind of skiing are you doing?
Big mountain, like all mountain skiing. So like cliffs and chutes and I don't know, gnarliest shit I can find.
Do you know what
Ski down it.
Hollywood is at Brighton?
No.
So it's this massive drop on the way, like on a ski lift, on one of the ski lifts on Crest.
Oh, it's like right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
In the trees.
Yeah.
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 I know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I went like this past weekend and I saw this dude was sending it in the worst spot possible, and we got the perfect angle. And the second he hit the ground, skis off, he was tumbling down the mountain forever.
Did he not hit
And
any of
everyone
those
was like,
trees?
no, he cleared everything, and then there's like a straight shoot down with no trees, and he was just tumbling down there
Jeez.
nonstop, and I was like,
He
damn,
sent-
and
he
everyone
sent
was
it, though.
screaming like, yeah, because he was
That's
fine.
what I
It was a
did.
powder day, so he was fine. Yeah.
I did the same thing. It's on our Instagram.
Is it?
ADF. What is it?
Yeah, shout out your Instagram.
Our Instagram.
I think it's ass.grass.flask.
Yes, sir.
Ask Grass Flask.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a great
Yeah.
Instagram.
I
I
like
wish
it.
we would have gotten that handle.
Check them out, guys.
Well, you missed it.
we'll buy it off you.
Yeah.
What is it? Sickocast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sickocast
Yeah,
is the
dude, me and
Instagram.
Park were listening to it the other day.
Oh yeah.
Another episode.
Yeah, they
The V-Day episode.
V-Day.
V-Day with Sickocast.
I listened to the first one too.
That one,
With
yeah,
Peter.
with Peter.
Yeah, we don't like we look down at that
Yeah,
one. Like,
that was definitely a trial episode for sure.
Yeah.
And we filmed it with one mic in the middle.
Yeah.
Like
One
and,
mic?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
we would just be sitting there and we're all
And
talking.
now we're all mic'd
It was
up.
more compacted, but like it was definitely like this is way
Yeah.
better.
Mm-hmm.
But you couldn't really tell, could you?
No, it wasn't that bad.
I bet
Yeah.
I bet if you listen to it again, you'd be like, oh
You'd
yeah, it's
notice.
shitty. Yeah, like, yeah.
We should have Peter back on.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, now that we got the nice
Yeah,
mics,
it'll be a nice
little
setup.
better.
This is crazy. We have 6 people on the cast.
Yeah.
That we weren't even expecting 6 going into this, but I mean, I feel like it's working out
Well,
pretty good.
when Carl said 5, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll do it. They're gonna have
Yeah.
to share. And
But
here
I
we
mean,
are.
it's going a lot. It makes me happy because now this opens a lot more opportunity for a lot, like 6 people. Like that's crazy,
Yeah,
and
it
it's
can.
working out fairly well.
Mm-hmm.
You
So,
can have 2 per mic, probably.
yeah,
Yeah,
that might actually
Yeah.
make it a little better if we can
why not?
Yeah.
Well,
think
I've heard
about it a little.
podcasts where they have like 10 on at a time.
Yeah.
They just have to take turns.
Yeah,
It's
Mhm.
pretty good.
As long as you don't have a bunch of ramblers, it works.
Yeah.
yeah, and like you just keep it nice and organized.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah,
How much time were we at, Steve?
like 40.
Should we call it? You think it's good?
Yeah, why not?
This has been I feel like it's been a funny podcast, guys. It's been
Yeah,
really
it's been
good.
great.
That was
Yeah.
Thanks
Yeah.
for having us, boys.
Yeah.
We're on this. This is gonna come out.
It'll come out like early March.
Yeah,
probably.
probably early March because we have one coming out before this. We just recorded. It was also a really good episode. We had a
Yeah.
really good conversation with friend Diego.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
for that. Thanks for coming on. Thanks you guys for coming on.
Do you guys want to plug your Instagram?
Yeah, plug
ads or
everything
something?
you want. Go for it.
Well, we only have an Instagram, but it's ass grass grass .flasks FLASKS.
There you
Plug
go.
AGF.
Go follow them
We're
up.
good.
follow him
We're a
up
good
right
time.
now.
We
Got
won't
it.
disappoint.
Yeah, there's some good stuff
There's
on there.
good content
Yeah.
on there, I promise you.
How many posts are we looking at?
A lot.
Like
Yeah,
30s,
yeah.
right?
30.
Yeah.
Is
I
it
know,
like
it's
when was the
quality
last time?
video,
When was
too.
the last
They're
time it
good
was posted on?
We posted
Like
probably like last
3
week.
days.
Oh, so it's like
4
it's up to
days,
date.
No,
Good.
it was last week, yeah.
It's good once a week. Yeah, my really big tumble skiing is on there.
Oh, really?
Big
Oh,
one.
dude, he went head over heels. Like
That's funny.
that.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Everyone was
That's
showing
funny.
Woody that. He's like,
Yeah.
"Ow!"
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
That was the broom closet cliff at
Oh my.
Snowbird.
Not my bad.
If you know what it is.
Not a big deal.
Oh, it's private.
How
Dude,
many-
I
how
don't
many
even
posts
follow
we
it.
got?
61.
Well, guys, have a good night.
Yeah,
We're
have a good
signing
night,
off.
guys. Thanks for coming on. It was a good
Love you,
podcast.
see ya.
Love
Thanks,
to see you,
boys.
boys.
Yeah. So.